Everyone, regular Dash and Womble here. Try and get a better position, I think. Oh, bloody hell. Well, hope everyone had a wonderful Halloween. Hopefully, if you worked, that you did really well. Make sure that you earn well for being out on the on a fun day or fun evening. Or if you took the night off and went to a party, etc., then hopefully it was all great for you too. Well, oh bloody hell. The previous video to this, it was titled Another 19, and yes, that means I did a 19 hours shift. Started at 4 o'clock Monday afternoon and finished about 11:15 or so on a Tuesday morning. Got a few things done. Finally got home, and I had to edit a video before I went to sleep, and so I've done that, and I'm not really sure what happened. It was, I guess I zonked out. I did the video editing and had that uploading. Unfortunately, it didn't get to my account until or YouTube channel until very late Tuesday night. I'm trying to think where I'm at now, and well, that's gonna do. That one is another 19 will be out some Wednesday morning, hopefully, because that's all now uploaded and such. But I think I'm gonna change it, because basically we ended up doing a 30-hour shift and took a 3-hour break because we were up and out of the house by another 3 hours. About 3 hours later, I put some sanitizer on and went back at it. Had a nap, and just went back to work. Had a nap, had a shower, and changed the clothes, and just went back at it. And I came out here and I had the van cleaned early, bloody hell, I don't even know where I'm at. Early Tuesday morning, and during a lull period. Seems like the daytime crew, early morning crew at Go Car Wash are a lot better when it compared to later on in the afternoon when they get a second shift, or when the kids come in and don't really give a crap. Because I ended up going back there again, because in the time that we'd been to had a break, some dirty little flipping bird had done a number on the van, so it went back again. Luckily we've got membership there and you can take it through as much as you like. Oh, my hair's everywhere. So we started back. I took pictures of the clocks because I was going to do a dash along the way, but the that was grey. I had the Uber Eats and Grubhub. I don't even know what happened to those two. I don't even know what happened to those two, because I had Doordash, I had it on, but it was grey. Normally, like, I'll switch Grubhub on and Uber Eats, and they'll be in the background, and just have Doordash on. And if it's grey, then I'll just leave it on while I'm driving along, and I won't take pictures of the clocks or switch on the mileage apps until I know that I'm going to a job, or till I know that we're all switched on and that with Doordash. And because that's our main one anyway for the most part, even though it's a pain in the arse a lot of the time. But they all have their different ways. So anyway, we got back to the car wash. That was it. It must have gone red then, because, yeah, it did. It went red then, and I was going through the car wash, and just as we came out of there, it went off and gave us a catering offer. It was pretty early for a catering offer, but anyway, it was a catering offer, and it was for the Mint. I haven't been to the Mint for a little bit, and so I went, okay, I'll take that. I was paying like $14 and some change, and for the life of me at this minute, I cannot remember where that went, but I don't think it went all that far away. But anyway, and then after that, I think another one came in after that. Yeah, that's right. I delivered that one, and then I pulled off the driveway of that customer, and another offer came in, and it was a Mint again, and it was paying $13. I can't remember how much, if the other one moved or not on that catering offer, but anyway, this other one said it was $13 or thereabouts, and I looked at it and I went, it was going maybe 9 miles, and I looked at it and I was trying to zoom in on it. I went, I saw it, I'll take it while I can. And so I took that one, and it turned out to be a bit longer than I thought. I went to Independence, and there was something going on 470/291, and I opted to go around the back roads and took that way to it. And yeah, that one took a little bit longer than I wanted, but got to that, and pulled up on their driveway, and I'd read something about, hopefully I took a picture of that, it said not to knock or anything, they didn't want to wake the pets. Okay, didn't want them barking, but anyway, I wanted to be sneaky and try and get some food without them knowing. Yeah, that would happen. Yeah. Can you imagine? No, that would never happen. You couldn't get anything past my little old cat flipping back home. You'd know something was up. He didn't expect it. He wasn't. If he didn't like it, then he'd wander off. But he was a funny little character that we said. But anyway, name of George. I'm going to put a picture of George up here. I do like that. I love little George. Such a big part of my flipping growing up that was that little cat. I had him since a kitten, or he had us since he was a kitten, whichever. And good grief, the antics. I could write a book just on the antics on that little fella. Do miss him. But anyway, so delivered that one to that house and put it out on the doorstep. It was only like 2 steps and it was it. Oh, I thought, I'm good. I'm glad now. I'm glad about that. And put it out on the doorstep, took the picture, back in the van, headed back to where we were going. An offer came in from Garozzo's, I think it was, up there on, well, anyway, up there somewhere. And not too far away from where we was, and I looked at it and went, I don't even want to know. I just want to go back to Lee Summit. And go back to Lee Summit. And from there, I can't really remember where we went, but I put everything up here anyway. And it was, I didn't take a whole lot, but what I took was several catering offers and several that, I did go to Pizza Hut at one stage and ended up dropping it earlier on in the evening, or in the time that later on in the afternoon rather. Got there and the main manager was there, and there was people in the restaurant waiting for their food, or waiting to be get their orders in, or just waiting for it to be fully made, etc., and get out of there. And anyhow, that sort of dispersed, and he saw me and he said, oh, what's the name of it? Showed him. So he went off and looked for that, went off around the back somewhere, came back, he says, you probably need to unassign that one. He says, that one's at least like 25 minutes out. And I went, thank you very much. And bearing in mind, I mean, they were flipping going at it. They were going at it. One bloke was out the back there flipping, building more boxes and that and putting them up there. Couple of people were out there flipping, cutting up pizzas and that in the back there. I mean, they were working. But there's only so much space in there that they can work with, and there's only so much they can do. But yeah, they were going some. But they were behind for some reason, but just so much came in maybe. Gosh, who knows how much they actually did. But later on in the evening, I ended up going back there, and none of the managers that are mostly there were there. And I got picked up a dinner box, one of those great big long rectangle things, and the ones that no one has a bloody, no one except Pizza Hut has a bag to put it in. But anyway, I'll try to get one of them from somewhere. Could do with it. But anyway, got that. And went off and delivered that one, and it was a bit of a pain. But anyway, a bit of a pain in the backside. But sometimes it gets confusing as regards what's to do, because it was actually one of their one that had come through their website. Somehow or other, it gets pushed over to the Doordash system, and you can tell because it messes up the name. You just like look at the name and go, what in the hell? It's all jumbled up, and so you don't know. A lot of the time, the details for the delivery details, where it gets left outside, whether you have to knock on the door or what. But anyway, but that one was a complete flipping bit of a pain in the backside, that one. But anyway, it got delivered, got a picture of it. And pain. Did do where was that from? I think it was Jack Stack I'd gone to. And it was in when all the bloody Halloween stuff was going on. I mean, we certainly had to be careful with. If you went off into the more residential neighbourhoods, you had to be real careful. And I'm not sure what it is with these flipping architects or flipping landscapers or whoever it is takes care of all of this when they build all these houses in the States, because why in the bloody hell don't they put street lighting out there? Are they born in caves or what? It's bloody diabolical. Absolutely diabolical. And especially, for a lot of reasons, actually. I mean, it's dark out there. Yeah, you got your headlights. And you got some houses have got their porch lights and that shine out, but not all of them have porch lights. And yeah, they'll have flipping street lamps every now and again, but they need to get rid of the LED thing, that's for sure. A lot of them get some bright ones. I mean, yeah, you don't want too much light beaming in your house, I'm sure, when you're trying to sleep, but that's what bloody curtains are for. Curtains or blinds. Stick your head under the flipping blankets, it don't matter. But so either stick your head under the blankets and close the curtains or whatever, or take the dog for the walk. Hopefully you don't have a black dog, because it's a bit of a nightmare sometimes going out around some of these neighbourhoods. And last night, yes, I said last night, it's now 1:45 a.m. We actually got home earlier, but anyway, but I fell asleep in the van. I sat down for a few minutes and gone. Apparently, I haven't long been awake. Maybe 20 minutes. But anyway, but yeah, it's absolute shite. I mean, the kids are out there flipping having fun, wanting to do all this stuff, and these residential places had organised a whole bunch of these, get the kids around to all the people that are participating in the Halloween stuff and giving sweets out, etc. But they're everywhere, and the kids were just running in the road, and it's like you had to be. And some of these idiots with their golf carts and that out there. Yeah, I understand that they're out there flipping, moving people along and slowing it down and that. But when they're coming towards you, and those idiots have got flipping LED headlights, etc., they have their headlights full on. And which, when you're going around the corner and that's what you see, well, you don't see anything for the most part, because you got that bloody idiot's flipping lights beamed up in front of you. And there were several of those flipping golf carts out in this one neighbourhood that we went to, and you know, they need to adjust those things. You can't be flipping sitting in the oncoming traffic with those bloody things beaming straight at you. They may think that they can see everything and keep putting light and everything on all the kids, etc. But all you're doing is actually blinding the driver, and they can't flipping actually see everything that's going on, like kids running in the road and that. It doesn't matter that I've got headlights going on, flipping out there that are real good, because I've got an idiot flipping in a stupid little bloody golf cart flipping blinding me, and that was several times that happened. So they need to address that for sure. Certainly need to address that. I don't know if they were homeowners' bloody golf carts or something supplied by the flipping homeowners associations, but those flipping things were a nightmare. Absolute nightmare. But yeah, I mean, all the kids are having fun, that's for sure, running around in their costumes and their little buckets, running from house to house, getting all their sweets and that. But anyway, we delivered to, I'd gone past it. My wife was looking at all the kids and seeing all the costumes and such, and she's commenting on those, and I've got the the phone on and telling me where the house is. Well, all of a sudden I've gone past the damn thing. The concentration on so much being focused on the kids and such. Because they're just running in the road. A lot of them were just running in the road. But, anyway, so I ended up turning around someone's driveway and then going back, see if I could figure out where his house was again. And finally just flipping pulled over. It was like the GPS wasn't decided that it didn't want to work properly. And so I ended up calling the customer. I said, which is your house? I said, everyone's got all in darkness. They got all silly little firelight in lights and such on there. There's kids all over the place. There's all these great big bloody inflatables, decorations and such around. And she says, oh, no problem. She says, my husband's actually out there on the driveway. He's got a fire pit and such going. I went, all right then. Said, I'm here. Right here. I said, I'm here. And then I guess someone shouted in the background, oh yeah, and there's a wolf. It's the wolf. Hopefully not a real one. And, oh jeez. It's just seen coyotes flipping tonight, early Tuesday morning over in Blue Springs. They did. 2 coyotes ran across the road, flipping one after the other. Oh, wow. Didn't expect to see that was for sure. Anyway, something else to worry about when delivering. And that was in the city too, or in the town. Anyway, so no, got the food, got the bags out of there. It was Jack Stack. I'm sure that was the Jack Stack one. And went up to the blokes. Said, who's the one for the food then? Oh yeah, you bet. And they had a whole bunch of twigs and whatever that they were burning up for the fire pit. So they came up and they grabbed the whipping bag each. Wow, bloody heavy that was. And then the bloke said, oh no, you go ahead, you get some. Like, he had a table out there full of whipping, what we call sweets, but candy, I suppose. He says, go ahead, and you make sure that you help yourself. Go on, you go get some of that. I went, all right then, thanks. So, I don't know, it was bloody black. I couldn't see a sodding thing properly. I mean, I haven't got any now, but anyway, from that one. And went over there and got a couple of things. I didn't grab a whole lot. Just got a couple of things, went, oh, that looks right, that looks right. Thought I could see it. And properly. And I just went back to the van and gave it to Mrs. Womble. I said, here you go. What's that then? I said, I told her, and so she delved into one of those. I think both of them were peanut butter things, which I don't really like anyway, so, but she does. So anyway, she had that. We went back to the area, and on the way back, I said to her, she'd previously said something about going to the Mint and getting something to eat. I like to go there, she likes to go there. They do vegetables and that, fresh veggies, and a really nice place to go. It's just really friendly and that. I've got to turn the thing on. It's getting chilly in here. It's 28 degrees according to the van. But yeah, it was bit of a, you know, and all that was going on, I just didn't want to get involved in going into another residential neighbourhood and getting all of that going on, trying to avoid the kids, etc. I said, you know what, let's just go get something to eat and wait for it to calm down a bit. And we'd done all right by then. I mean, we were doing pretty well with catering orders, etc. We've done several, and several just better pay. There was silly stuff coming through, of course, $2 offers and stuff, and none of those were going to get done. Certainly weren't coming out of our end. We've got one came through from Jackstack a couple of times for $2, and it was going some, I don't know, I don't care where it was going actually, but I can't remember how many miles, maybe 10 miles, 12 miles or something. No, not a chance in hell. It's not happening. That's ridiculous. Speaking of which, let's just put a pause on what I did. Except for the one that I did on Monday night. Monday night? Yeah, Monday night. It was a pickup from Burger King on 291. It turned out to be a stacked offer. But it wasn't going very far. I think maybe a total of 4 miles or something. Really wasn't a lot. But it was cold out, it was bloody horrible. And, but it was paying, I'm going to say, maybe $11. And I was sat over there and I was about opposite the place. I went, you know what, I'll take it. Goes against my grain of doing it, but I'm going to take it. Because I know somewhere in there, I rounded it up like it's $5.50 a piece on them, so that's below what I normally take. So anyway, so I go over there, get the food and that. Got a message. There was a message from the customer on one of them, the closest one it turned out to be, and make sure that the drink soup in there. They missed it before, and there'll be an extra tip for you when you get here. Okay. Okay, whatever. Anyway, drinks came out, no problem. We'd separated them, everything, no problem at all. On we went. I just wanted to get the job over and done with. Like I said, that was below what I normally take. But I needed to get some funds running through. Anyway, so this house was maybe a third of a mile from this. Not even that. It wasn't far away from there. They could have bloody well walked down it. I could have walked down there. It might have taken a little bit, but anyway, I could have walked down there. Anyway, from where they were. So it's just around the back road. So I went off and delivered it. Get up there, they've given me a description that black SUV's parked in the driveway and it's parked backwards. Alright, pulls up outside. Okay, that one. Goes up to the door, she came out. I said, here you go, food. And I said, there's no problem with the drink. And she turns around and she says, oh, I'll give you extra tip in the app. Sure. I didn't care, I just wanted to get back. It was bloody chilly out. And so then I goes over to the next one. Goes over to, and she was a young, maybe a middle-aged, I don't know, 30, something like that. Anyway, so I left it at that. Said to my wife, yeah, this ain't gonna, she's told me this, damn sure that there's nothing gonna come through on it. Just, I don't know who have left a big tip or who have done whatever or out of it all, because if it's a stacked offer, you don't know until the end. Well, so I get to the next house, bloke's at the door, comes out, and there you go, mate. Here's your drink, here's your food, oh, here's your straw. What? I said, here's your straw. He was like, I don't know, he seemed a bit pissed off. This is why I don't take the cheaper orders, because it appears that flipping the cheapest stacked offers. It seems to be always a flipping pain in the arse. Anyway, so I get back to the van, flipping confirm everything, and then it comes up and tells me exactly what's gone on. And it says that the base plan on those was $3 on both of them. Not each, both of them. So $1.50 a piece. And then it went customer tip number 1, 0. Customer tip number 2, $8. So the first one didn't tip at all. And you can tip after the fact, I know, because I've had people do that later on in the evening or whatever. A couple of hours, 3 hours later, I've had that. It'll come in. They've realised or whatever. Oh, and somehow or other they do it. I don't know how they do it. I haven't ordered from Doordash for myself for a long time. And because we're always out doing it. Anyway, but nothing from this one. The bloke who did put the tip on it and seemed to be a bit peeved off. Don't know how long he'd waited, but anyway. Because as soon as I got it, I was straight over it because I was only across the road. And he'd done a tip of $8. $8 and the $1.50 flipping thing, $9.50. And she'd paid $1.50. So she'd gone in there, taken out the flipping tip, and then blatantly lied to me when I was at the front door. So thank you, Shay, with your black SUV flipping parked around the back, parked backwards around the back of Burger King. I do hope if if you're going in there and pulling tips and then expecting everyone to do things for you, yeah, hopefully somehow or other all the rest of the drivers get to know where you are and you won't get served again if you're pulling flipping shite like that. Because we were out in the cold, and even though it was, you know darn well that you could have walked there. You could have just walked there. Even this fat old sod could have flipping walked there. It would have taken me a little while to get there and a lot of huffing and puffing, but I would have got there. But it was cold out. It wasn't raining or anything, but the weather was bloody not nice. So think of your driver. Not necessarily not necessarily just me. I would imagine that she's done this before. So yeah, thanks, Shay. It's very nice not to get your tip that you promised to flipping do. Like I'd promised to make sure that you got your drink and delivered right to your hand, flipping at your front door. Thank you very much. Kind of you. But the poor bloke that had a flipping try to look after the driver, etc. He got lost in that flipping list. He flipping got dealt a flipping bad one. I don't know how long he'd waited for it, but anyway. But yeah. But no, so after doing that jack stack and seeing those kids out and about, I mean, there was loads of them. They were having fun, crying out loud. I mean, they were only little flipping things running around like little loons, all in their various costumes. I went to that the asset I went to and dropped the jack stack off, and it had one that had all the fire pit and that. He had his great big table down the end of his drive, and he said to me, you know, grabbed some sweets or whatever. I'm not sure. As I went down here, there's one little kid come running across, got his bucket, and he took one look at me and went running back. I'm like, blimey, that is scary. I was there wearing my Doordash hat. And yeah, he ran off. and the Doordash thing came up when I got back to the van saying to take a picture because it was supposed to be left at the door at this house. And I just opened the window and I took a picture of their decoration, which will probably, well, one of their decorations. But anyway, yeah, so anyway, like I said, as we got back to the town and I sat there and thought about it, I went, nah, let's just go get something to eat. Can't wait for it to calm down a bit. Maybe the kids and that would be dissipate and go home, get to bed early or whatever, or dive into their ill-gotten gains. Ill-gotten gains. I can't think of anything. But anyway, into their treasure trove of fipping sweets. They're probably, if you've been running around like lunatics, fipping still, fipping all that sugar. But anyway, so we ended up going to the Mint and having something. It was nice in there, got that. And weren't a whole lot of people in there. We're not a whole lot of people anywhere at restaurants. But the restaurants we went, I recall going past. But anyway, so we ate there, sat there, I don't know, maybe 45 minutes or something. And loved their onion soup. I do love their onion soup. So much so that I got one to go. And I drank it in the van. They should just give me a straw with it. I love that soup. But anyway, had that. And then just got back at it after that. Waited for some offers to come through. I can't remember. I done a one from Pizza Hut. I know that after that. At some stage, I done Iron Horse. That was a catering offer. That may or may not have been our last one, but that was a big catering order. There was 2 great big bags on it, and to a house that we've been to several times. Didn't need directions, knew where it was. Big house, very big house. But I dropped that one at the door. I pulled it all out of the bags. I didn't want to be messing around unzipping bags and whatever. Pulled it out of the bags in the van, walked up there, put it on the doorstep, took the picture, and then as I was walking away, the people came out. Something different. And then they wished me happy Halloween, which was quite funny really, because as I'd parked up on their driveway, got a big fountain in the middle of their driveway, and you can go around that darn thing. But I backed up because there was another car. And as I backed up, Mrs. Womble looked up and she went, "They've got a Christmas tree in their house." Oh, I said, "That's funny, they just wished me happy Halloween, and there's nothing here to do anything about Halloween." So anyway, but that one I think was supposed to be paying $20, or they're about $19, I think it was, to begin with. And it was only going like 3 miles at the very most. And it ended up, I think, being about 26, 27, something around there. But anyway, got that one done and went off and somewhere else. I can't remember. I don't know if that was the last one or not. Can't remember now. But anyway, we ended up, like I said, in the afternoon, got back at it when I actually got all the clocks and every van cleaned and ready to go. It was, I think about 4 o'clock, thereabouts. And so basically we'd had like a 3 hour break from our 19-hour tour shift to the next one. So we're taking a 3 hour break and then got straight back at it, and finally finished maybe about 11 o'clock. I mean, I was having problems. Mrs. Womble kept falling asleep, which is fine. I mean, she wasn't, it was aside from trying to get back in the van when she fell asleep. Oh, shit. Let me in. You're supposed to be looking after the van, not enjoying the flipping heat and falling asleep. Jeez. I'll do all that later. Come on. But, anyway, yeah, so it was all good. We finally finished about 11. And when I went to iron the horse, pulls up to their car park and went, now this place does get a lot of people at it. And I don't know what it was like earlier in the evening, but apparently not a lot. Because I walked in there and it was like, and they're open till like 1 o'clock. Normally, that's when their kitchen and that's open till. And I walks in there and the girl that was stood at the reception desk, etc., she, whatever it was, she all lit up and she was all done up in some sort of outfit. And I didn't really concentrate, to be fair. I was too damn tired. And I said, where is everybody? I don't know, Jesus. It's been quiet. Yeah, I said, well, maybe all at parties somewhere, but people are ordering stuff, that's for sure. But, anyhow, so she says she had this great big bucket of sweets or whatever on the thing. She says, oh, you take some of that. Make sure to take some of that. And I went, all right. So I wandered around in her bucket. I don't normally flipping like to do with that. I don't know why, but we used to do a lot of it. Give it away for the kids when they come here. But we don't do the Halloween anymore. But yeah, so dived into that and got some stuff for Mrs. Womble. I think this is on the first flipping one. The one where the bloke was at the fire pit. I've got that crunchy chocolate bar. Should have got a couple of them. Don't look like peanut butter. Anyway, and then I got several of these and a few of these Twizzles or something, and some other things. And Mrs. Womble found those, and all I saw was, that's all I could hear. And she woke up, and that was what I could hear going on. And all of a sudden, she was awake. Crikey, she was awake. Blimey. She was alert after that. But yeah, it was worth going back to it, was for sure. I mean, I was tired as hell. I'm okay now. I've got a little bit more, another pep in me, but I wouldn't trust going out at the moment. I don't think it would take very much for me to get too tired very quickly. I mean, I'm tired, there's no doubt about it. We got home, Mrs. Womble went in, and I imagine that she's out like a light now. And this is good because she's got dialysis in a little while. It's now 2:15 a.m. and she's got to be there at 9 o'clock, I think. I'm not sure if I'm going with her or not, but depends how things go, I suppose. But oh mate, crazy. But the long shift was needed. Got done what was on the first shift. Got that flipping what I'd done that for. That got paid off, and that was done. And on with the next one or two. And then Sunday, God, Sunday's going to be a 12-hour shift. Anyway, there should be a walk in a flipping park after doing how long we bloody well done, how long we've been on and done this last shift. But 12 hours on Sunday, 8 AM to 8 PM, unless there's going to be bad weather coming, but we're going to be doing that challenge with Angela from Bomb City Dashing. She's supposed to have done it this last Sunday, the 29th of October, and didn't do it because winter weather was coming in for both of us, so we decided not to do it. So we postponed it to the 5th of November, which is Guy Fawkes Day in England. Oh, I forgot to put that link down the bottom of there. Did forget to do that, I must do that. Anyway, bloody hell, 45 minutes I've been rattling on. Thanks for watching, and hopefully you all did very well, and it was stress-free and you all had a lot of fun, and hopefully the rest of the week goes well for you all too. Thanks for watching, take care, cheers, ta-da.